Good evening. How are you? Good evening, everyone. If you're tuning in for the first time or you are on a replay, my name is Classy Lady. I am a new YouTube content creator, 10 weeks in. I have over 200 lives and shorts that are available to watch. They're all titled like this video is. I am trying to reach my first 500 subscribers. I'm really close. I was hoping to hit it by tomorrow, but if I get close, that's fine. But I am still in want to reach my first 500 and move on to the first 1,000 subscribers that you need, and 4,000 watch hours in order to get monetized on YouTube. Right now, I am not monetized. I'm not worried about being monetized. I am just setting different goals that I would like to see myself meet uh, since I started this YouTube journey. I don't know how far it's going to take me. I don't know how far I will go. But I started it for personal reasons, to just talk about myself a little bit and tell some testimonies, and in particular, one big one that I promised God over 29 years ago. 29 years in May. So if you're interested to see what that is, I do have testimonies posted, and they're numbered. And feel free to go and look at them and see what I'm talking about. So y'all that's in watching, please hit the like button. The like button is considered, if you're new to YouTube and you don't know what it's all about, is the thumbs up button. You may have three dots in your right hand corner of your screen. You hit that button, and then it will take you over, and you will see a thumbs up button, and you will also see a bell which you can hit to be notified whenever I come live. It'll give you a notification, or you can double tap the screen. That will get me a like. Um, the only way you are seen, or if I know you're here, is if you drop down in the chat and you do a wave or say hi. That's the only way that I know that you're actually here or who it is. If you're up in the bushes and don't say anything, I don't know you're here. But if you're going to be up there, please hit the thumbs up button. And the first runner up is ADHD. Hi, Mr. New to YouTuber. Can you just wave, hit that little wave button and speak to everybody so that they know that you are a new content creator, a subscriber that has ADHD problems. The name says it all. I wouldn't be right if I didn't say that that's what you said. Hey, BCU. How you doing? Glad you're back. So, Misty, do you like the color green? That must be your favorite color. It's got to be your favorite color. And green is a pretty color. So also, everybody love green because that's the color of money. I like it when I have plenty of it. When it's more coming in. Oh, and blue. Okay. Blue is a calm, soothing. Could be a calm, soothing color. You know, a lot of places they paint the walls blue, a light blue. I've even seen them dark blue. You know, a lot of doctors' offices and dentist offices, especially where you know, a kid's area or something like that, they were painted blue. So I guess that's, I heard that that was a calm, cooling color. Yeah. So I have 4 thumbs up and 7 people watching. So that means 3 people haven't hit the like button. Could you go ahead and do that, please? It's very important to a content creator reaction channel that people hit the like button, because it lets the other people know that we are on, and it invites other people out to our channels. So I missed my 5-minute mark. I make 3 announcements. Hello, I'm Classy Lady. If you're viewing my channel for the first time, welcome over. I am a new content / reaction channel, 10 weeks in. It's important that we get subscribers, and y'all hit the like button. The like button would be to double tap the screen, or you may have 3 buttons in the right hand corner. Hit that button, it'll take you to another screen. You'll see a bell. Hit the bell, that'll let you know that when I come on, you'll be notified. And then there's also a thumbs up button. So like I said, it's really important that you hit the like button. It lets other people know that we are on, and also the subscribe button. I'm trying to get that first 500 subscribers. That's my first goal. So far, I've been hitting all of my goals that I put in my mind. Hey, Gloria, how you doing? Hey, loving my grandsons. You like green and blue too, loving my grandsons? That's a good color. A good color combination. My favorite color is red. But I like all colors. In the springtime, I like the springy colors, the light, the vibrant colors. I try not to wear black or browns doing that, because of course it's hot too. And you know, you don't want to wear the darkest colors you have. Dark brown, burgundy, blue, black, some purples. Now lilac or slide. But you know, a lot of the dark colors in the spring and summertime I don't wear. And then when it starts becoming fall and the seasons change and things of that nature, I go back to the blacks, the browns, the burgundies, purples, dark greens, and stuff like that. Oh, no, red is my favorite color. I said for my channel, actually on my bio, I have a whole bunch of them. But my 3 major ones is first the lady, for Classy Lady. Um, I love roses. I would have put Bird of Paradise, but they don't have that flower. But I like roses and the Bird of Paradise. And then diamonds is my jewels for my birthstone. And so I did hearts, red hearts, because the symbol of red. I love red. Yeah. So, but I don't, you know, so either one of those or whatever. Um, you know, if you, you know, I might say drop the dancing ladies. That would probably be the first one that I would say, because it's easier. And then if yours just like mine, you have the little button and you can hit it, and all the emojis that you've used recently, it'll have, you know, like your favorite content creator colors or their symbols or things of that nature. Like I have the happy birthday, and I wish people happy birthday and stuff, and all of the happy birthday emojis, you know, are down there. When Roz was here, I had purple, and then when Davion is on, I have purple, yellow. Marjane likes red, and she also likes. She came out with the lightning rod, then she changed it to the trophy. So I think any one of those 3 would, you know, would fit her. And Davion likes yellow, and then also daisies. I guess that's a. So yeah. So y'all hit the like button as you come in. If my head is tilted sideways, that's because this stand decides it wants to go sideways. I hope not. Well, it'll, if we have a hot summer, it'll kind of be like when it's real cold in the winter. If I don't have anywhere to go, I won't be out. Normally, if I have any errands to run, uh, that's kind of hard for me to say, but get up earlier in the morning and do what I have to do. And being that I stay up late, I probably would kind of run them in the afternoon, a little bit in the afternoon or after 3 o'clock or something like that, because, it stays daylight longer. Yeah, it stays daylight longer. So I would probably, run my errands then or whatever. Since I keep passing my little marks up. So it's a 10 minute mark. Here we go. Good evening. I'm Classy Lady. Welcome to my channel. I'm a new content/reaction channel 10 weeks in. As you visit my channel, I hope you enjoy some of my content. Please hit the like button for me, which is the thumbs up button. You can double tap the screen, or you can hit the three little dots and it'll take you over to another screen, which will let you hit the bell, which would subscribe to my channel, which would be greatly appreciated. Or you can hit the thumbs up button so that you'll know when I'm on every time. Hey Valentine baby, how you doing? How was y'all day today? Did y'all have a good day? Okay, I see I missed somebody. Y'all be seeing provoke I don't even be seeing. I want to make sure I get y'all before I start talking, because I don't want to be rude. And sometimes you can miss comments and you don't see them until people say, hello, and y'all are speaking to one another, and that's how you see. So my head is kind of tilted, or no, it may not be. I might be straight. It just may be my phone. I put the title up there, competition. Competition. Are we in competition with anybody, or are we in competition with ourselves? And a lot of times when we in competition with other people, sometimes we don't know. And then you have some people that are undercover and be in competition with you, and you don't even know that they in competition with you. Have you ever purchased a new car, bought a house, or even moved into a new apartment? And just say house or apartment, for instance, or trailer, but house, it don't matter. House or apartment, it either falls in either or, unless it's a barn or a stable. That's the only thing different. And you invite one of your friends over, somebody, it could be a relative, and they come in and they look around, you be like, you be all excited, and how the kids say, geeked up and overwhelmed, that you got a new place, and you may have gotten new furniture and decorated and stuff like that. And somebody come into your place and they say, oh, this is a nice little house you got. Oh, this is a nice apartment. Oh, I see you got a bigger apartment. Oh, I see y'all bought a bigger house. It's a nice little house y'all got, or a nice little house you got. Well, their house may be bigger than yours. And yeah, maybe your house is smaller. But that gives nobody a right to come into your space and say, and downgrade you. And they know what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing and what they're saying. Oh, this is a nice little house. This is a nice little apartment you got. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Or you got some new furniture. Oh yeah, that's some nice furniture. Yeah, I saw that over at such and such. Girl, I start to get it, but I say, no, I ain't gonna get that. I got something else. I had to spend more money on, just crazy stuff. Y'all got snow flurries. Child. Hey, LaWanda. How you doing? Yeah, have y'all ever had that kind of them kind of people around? Or you got an outfit and girl, that's a nice little outfit you got on. They might want to know how much you paid for it. Where you get it from? Then next thing you know, they done went and got what you got. Girl, I had to get it. It was so cute. I thought it was a cute outfit. Never saying it was cute on you, but it was a cute outfit. Or they may have saw it in the store too, but they didn't think it was nice enough until they saw it on you. So now they want to go get it. Hey Trina, how you doing? Trina, you fighting some snow up there too? Is that normal for y'all to be having snow and snow flurries this time of the year? Yeah, it's screaming jealousy. Yeah. Or you bought a just gonna say BMW, and they bought a Mercedes Benz. Girl, yeah, I started to get there, but I said, nah, we better go for the big dog. But are you in competition with them, or they in competition with you? Looks like they in competition with you, cause you ain't thought about it. You get we Most of us will get what we can afford, not what other people can afford. And then there are some people, like my mama used to say, see me out, but don't see me in, or don't see me home. Meaning that you see somebody, like in my days when I was going out in the club, oh, they be dressed from the 9-9, from the head to toe. They got name brand everything, from the makeup or the glasses, the earrings, everything is designer, whatever they have on, purse, shoes. Not saying it's, matching, but it's designers got a label. They some label woes, some label 304s. And I always got to have the best of the best. But those are the kind of people won't never invite you to their house or where they stay. And it may be a friend. Not talking about, because you're not going to invite every Joe Blow to your house. You're not going to invite anybody to your house. But it could be some friends or people that you've been knowing. But long as y'all going out and partying or whatever, it's fine. But, and they, and maybe dressing the nice car and all this stuff. Hey, Bridget, how you doing? And you be wondering, now how that joker get that? It just be in your mind. Because just say just say like now, I had to my air conditioner was on yesterday, my heater is on today. The heater will be on today and tomorrow. Then after that, it's going to be cool in some mornings and getting up to 80 and 90 degrees. Crazy. So I lost my train of thought talking too much. But yeah, just like now. Okay, I'm looking on Facebook and YouTube, and I see these young ladies. Oh, they, since that Tuesday, that favorite Tuesday of theirs, then hit text time. Oh, they've been having a ball. I mean, they've been going out during the week drinking, putting on their little clothes, taking their pictures. Now these some older women. These women about almost 50. And there's nothing wrong with it. They taking pictures in front of their cars. And I'm looking at these cars. At first, I didn't understand. It wasn't clicking with me how I'm working every day. I'm driving a modest car. And I know that you're not working at the type of job that I'm working at, and you have kids, and you bust out in a Range Rover, a Mercedes Benz, BMW. BMW has always been a car that I've always wanted to get. And one day I'm going to get it. But now The way things are, I live a modest life. I'm not trying to be up in that with the Joneses and in the nosebleed section and worry about how I'm going to pay that car note. I like to sleep at night or whenever I go to sleep. And so for the longest, I wasn't getting it. Then I started just talking with somebody and I say, you know, how do these people get this expensive stuff or whatever? And they be like, and then it started registering with me. Hey, Bama, let me hold a little something, something. I tried to click on your post and say something, but it wouldn't let me post. You must have did something too, cause you ain't want nobody to ask you for a little something, something. Let me hold a little something, something. I hope you went sat down or didn't put it all back in there. Cause if you come on here talking about woe is me, I'ma talk about you. I'ma talk about you, sister. So anyway, so I had to sit down and I thought about it. I say, you know what? These people, like we used to say in the old days, they only floss at certain time of the year. So I'm thinking about, so they only floss at income tax time. Then about 5 or 6 months, I ain't gonna give them 5 or 6 months. About 4 months later, they don't have that same car. Repo man been and picked it up. So I come to realize that what these people do, they take all of their tax money, they go buy a lemon, because sometimes you can buy a used car, I don't know what they call them now, and you can buy a good used car. Might need a few little minor things. Not when you buy it and you drive it off the lot, the transmission fall out the bottom. Not them kind of cars that these people are buying, because they don't take nobody, like as a mechanic, they don't take the cars for a test drive. They don't see if the tires is good. They don't know if the battery is good. They don't know if the alternator is good. They don't I don't know if y'all have AutoZone. I don't know if O'Reilly's do it, but I know AutoZone is known for taking and putting that little machine on your car, and it'll pull up, boy, if you got a bunch of things wrong with it, it's going to pull up all them codes on the car. And a lot of people don't know to do that. Take it over there and let them see. And that way you can see what codes come up. Take it to Discount Tire, one of the places, and see, do you need to get new tires, or do it look like you need to get an alignment? These people don't do that. They go to these car lots. These people see you coming. Oh, we can get you in anything. We can get you in this one. Whatever you want, we work with you. And some of those people, believe it or not, have spare keys to your car. They have mechanisms on your car where they can lock your car when you don't pay your car note. They can lock your car up where you won't be able to move it. And you be thinking something really, really wrong with it. You call in the dealership, and then they'll say, well, we'll send a record to come pick it up and we'll look at it. Well, they just repoed your car. See, some people don't realize that. Some of them are young fools. Some are old fools, that which they never learn, But how often do people be in competition with you and you're not in competition with them? You just doing your thing, working, paying your bills, getting some nice things that makes you stuff that you want, stuff that you as a single woman or set goals to get, or if you're married, y'all set goals to get, or if you have a companion, you may have a kind of companion, y'all live together or whatever, and both y'all don't want to get married, but you're working towards stuff, you're getting stuff. If you with a companion for 20, 30 years, 15, 20, 30 years, and y'all not making some kind of moves to tie the knot or whatever, what are y'all doing? Something happened to either one of y'all, unless y'all got it on paper, y'all got it in a will. That companion that you laying up there with every night, they ain't gonna be able to do nothing. Because that's going to be left up to, if you're still tied up to your ex-wife or your ex-husband, Or if you're not, next in line is going to be your children. That one you laying up to every night, if y'all not married or if it's not in the will, they ain't going to be able to say nothing. Now, if the kids respect them enough, they may ask you, you know, you been with mama or daddy or whatever, and may include you in something. Or the only reason why they may include you in it because they might know you got a little change, and they gonna manipulate you into, you know, probably paying for something or taking an expense on. So who are we in competition with? Are we in competition with ourselves? A lot of times we're in competition with ourselves. I just made a plea on my Facebook. I told him it was in competition with a new content creator trying to get 500. See who gonna get the first 500 watch hour. I mean, first 500 subs. So I'm pushing. I am in competition with myself. I am my biggest competitor. I am Miss Independent. Miss Independent so bad till my mom always tell me I can slap you, you so doggone independent. I try to do this for you. I got it, mama. I try to give you this. Now, mama, I'ma work for it. But they did it. They did it to me. They spoiled me into the point where work hard for what you want. Don't always have your hand out to somebody for somebody to give you something. There's a lot of people on here. Yeah. Don't invite them over for a party, too. Just because you're buying the liquor or the food, they will waste your stuff, but they wouldn't do that to theirs. Or they bring a bottle of wine or alcohol over, you let them bring some Hennessy or some Grey Goose or some what's that other brown liquor? What's that other rum? Jack Daniels or just some of those. Let them bring a bottle over, you know, because y'all partying and stuff, but you have your own there for people. They going to guard their bottle. They going to put their bottle right in front of them. They won't go take it, put they pint or quart, however it come in. I told you I'm not really a drinker. They're not going to take that, what they bought, and go put it over there with your stuff so that people could just drink freely. They're going to set their bottle right in front of them. Because really, they don't want to share with nobody. They just bought it to just be showing off. Wait a minute, you got 100-degree weather, and here everybody else freezing. Y'all selfish, California. Y'all keeping all the, you know, y'all weather could come down and heat up a little. Just, I don't want it. Don't send it to Texas. We battle our own stuff. We cold today and we cold tomorrow, and the rest of the week is gonna shoot up to 90. And 90 down here don't feel good. But send some of y'all 100-degree weather to Chicago and them places, them people that got that ice and snow that they dealing with flurries and all of that. Hey Lex. Hey ex Granny. Yeah. So they'll come to your house and drink up or come to your house, sit they bottle in front of them and decide they want something else. Being selfish. People can be selfish. And in competition with you, you got a boss set up because you want to treat your people right. Next time you go to their house to a party, they're going to be asking you, bring some of that liquor you got over there. No, you got it, big baller. You having the party this time. The get together is at your house. No, I ain't going to tell you, but I'm going to do just like you do. I'm going to bring my bottle. I'm going to sit it right in front of me. Nah. I ain't gonna mix mine in with yours like, like you could have did when you brought it over there. You was being selfish. I'm gonna do just like you. But people be in competition with you for no reason. And you sometimes you have no idea. It could be at the job, it could be your church members. You coming there with your hat brim tilted tilted like this. I bet you Sister Shirley next Sunday gonna come and her hat gonna be tilted way over here. Her hat gonna be way bigger than yours. Now you've been wearing hats every Sunday. But Sister Shirley then went somewhere and seen a hat. Oh, I'm gonna beat Sister Barbara. I'm gonna get my hat way. Yeah. Swear to God, I done seen some big hats, some humongous hats that don't make no, and people be in competition with each other. So next Sunday, Sister Shirley gonna try to have her hat bigger than Sister Barbara, cause she in competition. A brother Ray that showed brother Junebug, he done got him some alligator shoes. Brother Ray gonna come back next week with some crocodile shoes. Secretly in competition with you, and you don't, you just be doing you. I've been eyeing these boots. I've been saving my money for them and saving my money for them. Look what I got. But Junebug over here, he saved his money. He done took his whole paycheck that he was supposed to help pay his mortgage with and went down to that store and bought him some crocodile boots. Now Shirley looking upside his head, wondering where they mortgage at. She done got pissed off at him. She done threw some bleach on him. She done threw some bleach on his crocodiles. Now they both out. The crocodiles ain't no good. They don't have the rent money, and now they both sitting up there with like they got some lemons in they jaws. Both sour at each other. Probably be fighting. And the police might be called. But people be in competition with you and you don't even know. You just be doing your own thing, staying in your own lane, minding your own business. And people will size you up and try to compete with you. You don't even know. You don't even know. You could, in high school, you know it's probably some people that's in high school that when they see you, boy, every time I see you, you clean. You've been clean since high school. Somebody tell you something like that, guess what? They've been watching you since high school. They've been sizing you up since high school. You done been out of school 40, 45, 50 years. Man, y'all was always clean in school. That's because every time they see you, they looking you up and down to see what you got. Believe it or not. Hey, kiss this ring. I have people like that. They don't think I know it. Yeah. One particular girl in particular. We did a fundraiser fish fry for one of our class reunions. And I had on something. And she liked it. Now, she much smaller than me. She can get her clothes anywhere. I'm selective as to where I can get my clothes. She can go to any store and get her size. I can't. But she sized me up and wanted to know where I got something from. And I looked at her. I said, well, what you gonna do with it? You can't wear it. Even if I did tell you, you can't go in there and buy nothing out of the store. Because you much smaller than me. She been sizing me up since high school. I ain't gonna narrow it down. But we went on a cruise. I had on the outfit. Oh, where you get that from? Because, baby, I was wearing it. It wasn't wearing me. I was wearing it. I say, it sure is cute, ain't it? Instead of her saying, oh, that's nice what you have on. Where you get that from? Wouldn't you like to know? But if you would have said, hey, classy lady, I like that what you got on. Where you get that from? 9 times out of 10, she would have thought I was lying. But I probably would have told her, girl, I bought this outfit 2 or 3 years ago. As in, clothes I have in my closet still had the tags on it. As I told y'all before, I don't pull the tags off until I wear it. A couple of weeks ago, I had on a shirt. I know that shirt been in that closet 10 years. Pulled the shirt out. I squares in it. I had it on. But I had it on for to come on here. But it wasn't fitting me well like I like it to be able to go outside the house. I wouldn't have went nowhere in it. But it looked camera ready. So it's back until either I get in that size correctly, or I'm not gonna say it's not gonna make the pickup, the donation being this time, because I haven't focused on putting clothes in the bag, which I do. I really do. And I will, maybe once or twice this year, because I do it as a tax write-off. But it looked camera ready, but it wasn't ready enough for me to wear out. But I'm not like that. Hey, Melody. Yeah, I said that not too long ago. I don't know if you was listening. I say they'll come in your house. And that's why people be competing with you and you don't be competing with them. Something else my mama said. You have people over, make sure 2 rooms is clean. For sure. Your kitchen and your bathroom. The bathroom that everybody have to use. Because when people close that door, they can look all in your cabinets, all behind this, all under that. They can do all the digging they want once they lock that door. And don't think they don't do it. Oh, yeah, they going to do it because they want to see what kind of housekeeper you are, what you got in your cabinet, what your towels look like, if you got 1 roll of toilet paper, if you got what kind of soap, all kind of stuff. Yeah, they going to dig. And then, of course, your kitchen, you serving food out of there, or if you having food or offering them a beverage or a snack or something like that. Yeah. So that's 2 places. You may have decorative towels. And we've always had those. My mom would always put a nice towel down for people to dry their hands. Well, now, of course, everybody is different now. You don't, well, I still put my towels down with my initials, but I've started putting a roll of paper towels. Put a roll of paper towels. Because, of course, it's not the same, especially since the C-19 and all of that, for people to wipe their hands on that. Some people, I'm going to tell you, they'll do stuff, hateful stuff. Now, say you don't have the decorative towel there for them to dry their hands. You got a big roll of paper towels, or you may have some type of strong napkin or something where they can use it just them and then throw it in the trash. And say you could have decorative towels on your towel rack. A lot of people don't do that anymore. I still do. You have some nice, pretty decorative towels. They will take and dry their hands on your nice decorative towels and leave them all deranged and stuff. This big roll of paper towels there. Now, then the next person that goes in behind them, they see your towels and stuff all disfigured. Why she didn't straighten her towels up? Or that person may be the kind of person that you are and will put stuff in place. And will go and see that maybe somebody has taken their hand and balled it, disfigured your towel, and go in there and straighten your towels up. And will come out and tell you, classy lady, your towels was disfigured. I straightened them out for you. And that other person may hear, or the other people may hear. And then they may, be like, they may admit to they did it, or they did it out of jealousy. But people be in competition with you, looking, they sitting down. Case in point, my mama was a decorator. Our house was always decorated. The things on the wall. Some of y'all may remember Home Interior. If you 40 years or older, you know about Home Interior. And if your mom was into it, your parents was into it or whatever, the wall decorations. Oh, it was a big thing. Oh, it was a big, big thing. Oh, Miss Bridget, we ain't gonna talk about dry bigging on here. Lord, I done seen so much till I'm starting to notice, and I'm getting sick. Cause it's bad. It's bad. It's bad. But my mom was a decorator. And we always had to keep our, especially our rooms, our house. And then my mom would say, these people coming to pick their some people come to pick their merchandise up. Y'all make sure y'all rooms is clean. Make sure that bathroom is clean. That's the community bathroom. Or when they got their second house, I always want to, if we would go over there and help my mom out, my mom would say, y'all go upstairs and make sure that bathroom is clean. And it's got toilet paper and stuff out in case somebody needed to go upstairs. That was a bathroom downstairs, but just in case somebody needed to go upstairs. And so my mom and dad kept their house, clean. And so one day, this young lady, she used to call my mama mama. Now, you couldn't call my daddy daddy, because he'd tell you, I ain't got but 2 children. Don't call me daddy. That's not my name. But my mama didn't care, She didn't care if people called her mama and stuff like that. She didn't care about that. So this young lady came to the house. She brought a friend. And she was real impressed about my mom's house. Yeah, they do that. And so she came to my mom's house, my parents' house. And she got into the foyer. And like I told you, my mama was old school. She liked the former living room and the former dining room. And that was to the left once you walked in the foyer. And it's laid out. That former living room and dining room, still with Victorian furniture, and it's white. Everything in there is white, trimmed in gold, with a touch on the dining room table. I think some pink and blue flowers that's painted in the center. And so when they came in, the lady said, wow, this is beautiful. And then you can see their den right there too. Yeah, girl, mama house is beautiful. I told you, didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you? And then they kind of walking, and my mama kind of walking to the side. She gonna say, girl, let me take you upstairs. And commenced to go up my mama's stairs. Didn't say, mama, can I take her upstairs? commenced to take, am I saying it right? Started to take the woman upstairs to my parents' house to look around, going in each bedroom. Didn't I tell you Mama got her house? I told you this house is dead. I love Mama house. So it kind of pissed my mom off. So when they came down, being the mama that I have, and I got some mouth from my mama, and she's an Aries, and you're not gonna too much get over her. She, as you done took this woman up her stairs and didn't ask, in her mind is going, how she gonna tell you off nice nasty when you come back downstairs. So when they came down, she said, now Sarah, you know I don't mind people viewing my house because that's what I do. I'm a decorator. And I got home interior all through my house. And I'm a decorator. She said, nah, I don't appreciate you coming over here unexpected. And then you just takes this woman up my stairs and show her around my house, and you didn't ask me. You don't know if my house was clean or not. Oh, Mama, your house always clean. She said, that's not the point. You did not ask me, could you take this woman up my stairs and look around in my house? She said, now don't do that no more. And she said, as a matter of fact, don't come here unless you call first. Was that nice nasty or what? But she told her the truth. You don't go up in nobody's house and just go all around and do what you want to do. Hey Marilyn, how you doing? You don't do that. You don't do that. All right, Bridget, you always come and give me a view, and if you and you always give a view and you always watch the replay. And I appreciate that. I appreciate all of y'all that do that. I really do. Yeah. So, she didn't mind people, when people, but it was a time and a place for that. And she wouldn't let you come to the house every day to pick up merchandise either. Pretty much her day was on Saturday if she didn't have to go out into people's home and do shows, demonstrations. If she didn't have one that evening, then they could come pick up merchandise, and on Fridays and some days during the week. It just, she would work with people's schedule, or if she had to deliver. But don't just come over there and just because you come over there and you buy stuff and stuff like that, don't just assume that you can do what you want in people's house. You can't do that. You can't do that. So, and this right today, this same woman, well, she's even younger than me. Every time you look around, she changing up her house every 6 months, changing her color schemes. She done had so many color schemes, and then she have garage sales and sell this stuff, and then she turn around and go back and buy a whole bunch of stuff. House is cluttered as I don't know what. Cluttered. She gets some nice stuff, but it's so much till you don't know what to look at first. It's so much you don't know what to look at, And my mom, our parents' house has never, even though she was a decorator, my mom's house has never been cluttered. Never been cluttered, because she wanted you to see the beauty of what she put together and what the house looked like. You could see the beauty of the house. That's why they were so fascinated, because everything, my mama didn't, just because everything was white and gold, Victorian, she didn't buy everything. She bought certain pieces that would stick out. But it wasn't cluttered. So some people don't know how to declutter. They think more, the more stuff they have in their house, the richer it makes them seem. It just make you a hoarder or a junker. That's all it does. Makes you a hoarder or a junker. And I don't see how some people have to walk sideways in their house. Or you scared to go to their house because you scared you gonna, if they got so much stuff, you scared you're gonna knock something over and break it. Yeah. Or you go there with your kids and you be holding your child like this, holding their hand so they can't break loose from you. Because you don't want them to break anything. Yeah. So I know I'm in competition with myself. Well, I'm not going to say competition. Is it competition or I'll be setting goals? I set little goals. And y'all know the other day, I told you I ordered that stuff from Temu. I got a package today. Friday night, y'all know I named it Pissed. Because I was pissed. Them clothes I tried on had me looking like a bus. Every time I say that busted biscuit, I get tickled. Had me looking like a busted biscuit. Bust open can of biscuits. So, Sunday, no, but Saturday when I got the package. Sunday when I got the package, I came home and I had another package on the porch. I say, Lord, I just came from worshiping you. And please, Lord, don't let me get pissed off over this package. So that was the package where my 4 dresses came in. So those made it. Y'all, those made it. Those were from a different vendor than the other ones. They made the same, looked the same on the paper, but they were from a different vendor. And so I was able to match those up with my shrugs. And I'm not going to look like a busted can of biscuits. So all day yesterday, I had a pile of clothes. And I said I was looking for a seamstress as well. So I told you I bought about 6 linen outfits about a couple of years ago that I never got the chance to wear. So and the pants legs are so wide, y'all. So wide. I think you could take about 5 pants legs at the bottom and put them together. And they say wide leg pants, but they should have said extra wide, double wide leg. And I had them hemmed before, but I'm gonna have them not hemmed this time. I'm gonna have them taken in, cause they too wide. That's ridiculous. Why would they waste that much material? So now I got to take all them pants and have them taken in, because they will be going on the cruise with me. I don't know if I'm gonna send them back to the cleaners because they haven't been worn. Remember, I told you I had them altered, let them clean them, and I put them in the closet. But I have so many clothes in that doggone closet. Them clothes, they wrinkle. When I pull them out, they wrinkle. And I said I may look into getting me a little steamer, because I'm not a good ironer. My brother can iron some clothes. Me, on the other hand, I may have 3 creases in one side of my shirt. I cannot iron clothes. So when I need to, they go to the cleaners. But I got too many clothes. Them clothes, I pull them out, they wrinkle. Now, I might could run the iron over them, but it's not going to do any good because they have to be packed and they're going to be wrinkled again. I told my cousin, if Carnival don't give us an iron so that we can iron our clothes, I say we're going to be some wrinkled sisters. I say, because I'm bringing them. And then the sundresses, but the shrugs they'll get wrinkled too. And that's one thing I'm not gonna be wrinkled. I'm not gonna be walking around there looking like I just pull something out of a basket and put it on. So that's why I say I'm in competition with myself, because I have to look a certain way, and I'm not going nowhere looking any kind of way. This is my vacation, and this is my birthday. And I wasn't going on this cruise looking like no busted can of biscuits. I can't do it. I can't do it. So I got another package today. But I don't know. It is. It's the last two dresses. Lord, please let them be from a different, well, they will be from a different vendor, but let them two dresses work. The other two, tomorrow when I come from the doctor, they're going back. I'll be at UPS sending them back. The only reason why I didn't go today, I got dressed today and I said, well, don't make any sense because the way these packages are coming, they're not coming by UPS. They're not coming by FedEx. They're not coming, they're not Amazon. They're coming by GoFo, GOFO. I never heard of them, but they're a new delivery service and they get them packages out. They deliver 7 days a week, all time of day. All time of day. Because matter of fact, I got two packages. I ordered me some Eternity. And I didn't think that the fragrance company was going to be real. But when I got it, and I read, like I told y'all, when you're ordering stuff, read the comments. Always read the description of stuff. If you haven't ordered something before and you're getting something different, like when I order my Bryman purses or my Doonies from the company, I always read the description. I read the handle description because I know if it's a certain height on the handle and stuff, I know that's the size purse that I want. So I always read the description of merchandise that you're ordering, especially if you haven't ordered it before. I've learned, and I've learned the hard way. I showed y'all that I showed y'all that ugly shirt that was supposed to have some sequins on it. Ain't had a stitch of sequins. That's the ugliest shirt. Glory, I think you was on here when I showed that shirt. That was the ugliest shirt. And I happened to look on there and seen it again, and that shirt on the website looks so pretty. I said, now this ain't the doggone shirt that y'all send me. So I don't know if I did a review. Now I'm gonna do a review, and I'm gonna give a review when I take the dresses back, because they will do you a label, and you have so many hours in which to, once they print their label, for you to get it to the place. So I'm gonna take the pictures and then tonight, and then when I get there tomorrow, I'm gonna give my review, and they gonna ask me if I want a refund. Yes, I'm sending that mess back. Now if they tell me I can keep it, I'll give it to my cousin, because we're shaped different, but she's taller than me. The length of the dresses were good, so she is taller than me, and it may fit her better. If not, she has a seamstress that she uses that don't charge her a lot of money. Yeah, she has a seamstress, so I'll give them to her. And if it's something she have, or she say she don't want them, then when it's time to give them away, I'll put them in the bag and give them away. I don't have a problem with doing that, because it ain't gonna do me no good. I'm not just to try to lose a bunch of weight to try to get in some cheap dresses. No, if I lose the weight, I'm gonna lose the weight, but I'm not gonna lose the weight to try to get in them two little cheap dresses. No. But yeah, had me looking like a can of busted biscuits. So when I get off the phone when I get off of here with y'all, I am gonna try those dresses on, and I hope they fit. That will make me have. Oh, and I had two dresses in a smaller size. I have lost some weight. I've lost where they look good on me, and I don't have to wear a shrug with them. Yeah, so I got two sexy dresses that look good. So those two are going, and then the 4, that's 6, and then if the other two fit, they're gonna be no. Well, that's 7. I got 7, 8, 9. I know I'm overpacking, and that's just for the daytime. That's not the nighttime. The linen pants sets are my nighttime stuff, and I'm bringing, I say 2 dress outfits. It's probably gonna be 3, But I'm bringing one definitely for my birthday, the day of my birthday. I got to check with the lady to see if she can get us at the captain's table. It's probably too late, but it don't matter because I'm going to be looking just as pretty, and I'm going to take me a walk around that dining room area. Oh, yeah. I'm going to walk around that dining room. Hey, y'all. They'll be saying, happy birthday. And I'll be, hey, thank you. Thank you. I want that attention. So, y'all, I ain't dry begging. I'm just putting a bug in your ear. The 10th is that Friday. And I'm going to come on. And I'm going to post it. And if Bama come on or one of y'all, I'm going to ask y'all to post my Cash App for my birthday. I'm not going to ask you no other time. And I'm just putting it out there. If you feel in your heart to bless me for my birthday, I'm not going to ask. I'm just going to put it out there. And if it ring, it ring. And if it don't, it don't. I appreciate it. But y'all know my cruise is paid for. But it would be nice. It would be nice. So that's why I say that I'm in competition with myself. Because I'm in competition to look my best no matter where I go. Especially when I leave the house. Because it seems like every time when I leave the house, and I'm not looking the best that I would like to look, I see somebody I know. And that do me bad. I see somebody I know. I might have on an old sundress. Might have them little beads all in the front. Y'all know how we get them beads on our clothes. I might have on put on one of them dresses just to go up there to the dollar store or something. Run and get something. I be doggone if I don't see somebody I know. And then I be like, see? That's why you can't throw on anything to go to the store. Because every time you do it, you're going to see somebody you know. You looking crazy. That's why when I go to the car wash, I'm usually coming from somewhere. Or if I get up, if I leave here, get up and leave here and go to the car wash, I may put that old ugly shirt on and go to the car wash. But you can best believe, when I get to that car wash, I'm wiping the excess water off my car. I'm going to vacuum my car out. I'm going to get my behind back in that car. And unless I need to stop and put some gas, I'm coming straight back home. I ain't going nowhere else with that ugly t-shirt on. I ain't going nowhere. And it may become a car wash rag. That's just how ugly I think that shirt is. Somebody else might think it look nice, but I just say. So I'm in competition with myself. I always try to look my best. I'm sorry. I go to the doctor. I'm going to look my best. I could be feeling like crap. I could be post-surgery. Going to the doctor for a post-op. I'm going to fix myself up. And if I can't do it, somebody else going to do it now. Can't let me go in there looking like that. Brush my hair. Or give me a hat. I got hats with the stones on them. You know, I'm going to tell you, give me a hat. I got when it's cold, I got some beanies. They got the studs on. Let me put something on my head if I'm not looking presentable. So I'm in competition with myself. Really. I compete against myself. I set goals. I try to accomplish my goals. I kind of get hard on myself if I don't. But it's always, if God bless me the next day, it's always another day to get stuff, to do stuff better or to do it again. Giving me the opportunity. And I can't look back. If I didn't make it yesterday, I can't look back at yesterday. All I got to do is keep going forward. And it will come. It will come. Like I told y'all, when money get a little funny and shady and stuff, classy lady know how to sit her behind in her house. And if I have to look up at the walls, like I've done so many times before when I was much younger, and my money was funny, and I ended up getting me a little part-time job. I did do that. And, I was able to save my money, put some back. But it was a many a days. I had a little smoky. I remember putting wieners on there and leg quarters. But I ate that. And as I got better, I started putting links on there. Pork chops instead of leg quarters. I got a little fancy. But, you know, I'm my biggest competition. I'm my biggest competitor. I'm always try to do better. I'm always try to, you know, better myself if I can. You know, this year, I haven't did it in a while. I'm going to get out there and I'm getting ready to put some fertilizer in that grass. My grass used to be green, turf green. And all I did was fertilize it and watered it. Yard man come and get it right. Get it right, get it tight. And that's, I'll be so proud when I pass in front of my house and I'll be like, is that my house? So proud of my house. To look at my house and to look at my grass be green. But them doggone flowers in the yard, putting them flowers in the yard don't last. Them doggone flowers I spent one year about $300-400 a couple of years putting them petunias or whatever, them little colorful flowers that come in all different colors. You always see them in the esplanades and stuff like that. When you're going down in subdivision, the subdivisions be so pretty and flowery and stuff. You always see them little flowers. They be having the combination of yellow, the purples, and whites, and they be so pretty. Invested so much in that mess, and them booger bears died on me. So, come here. Y'all know what I do now? I go to the dollar store, buy me some of them silk flowers. I buy all colors and stick them in the yard. That's my flowers. And then I change up. I did that for the fall. I put the fall colors, the beiges, the oranges, the rust colors. I put them all in the yard around my tree. That was my flowers. So now it's spring. I got some. I put it in a basket on my porch. And I make sure I got enough to go in around my tree in the middle of the yard. And that's gonna be my flowers. I refuse to spend all that money to put them in the yard and them flowers die. That's money wasted. So that's what I'm gonna do. That's gonna be my flowers. Until I can see that they live. Put a few in there, maybe in the flower bed. Well, no, they ain't gonna, flower bed ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna just keep my mulch in the flower bed. And that's what I do around my tree in the middle. I put them silk flowers in the yard. My neighbor do it too. She do it too. We ain't crazy. We know. Because she the same neighbor that hate to see the weeds in her yard and hate to look over there and see them in my yard. She will come over here. If I'm outside, she will come over here. Where your trash can at? I pull it. I already know what she getting ready to do. She getting ready to walk in my yard and pull them weeds up. Yeah, that's the kind of neighbor I got. She don't like to see them in her yard, and she gonna come over here and pull them out of my yard. And if I ain't here, if she doing her yard, she'll come over here and pull some out of my yard. Yeah, that's the kind of neighbor I got. Nanny boo boo. Yeah. I love my people. Got one pull of weeds, one feed me. Now I don't know who the next people gonna be. Oh, and the other one across the street, I got a dent in my car. He's gonna fix it free. So see, I get out there. I'm nice to my neighbors. I speak. I hold conversations with them. I know my surroundings, and they know me, and they gonna look out for me. They look out for me. So yeah. So I'm, like I said, I'm in competition with myself. Always trying to do better, strive to do better. When I know I can do better, and things that I can do. Help people. Be more nicer to people. Try to be a better person. And I know sometimes I come over here on here and talk about people. Gossip. But I try not to do it too much. But I wouldn't be human if I didn't do it. I'm not perfect. God ain't finished with me yet. I'm not perfect by far. By far, I'm not perfect. I do some things I ain't pleased with. Just like I told y'all yesterday about that doggone Rodeo Houston. When they started making the racial comments in the thing, and I kept reading them, and I read some. Hey Riri, how you doing? I read some that wasn't that chapped my hide. I plucked them right back, and I plucked them where it hurt at. Yeah, we ain't doing these mass shootings. Hint, hint. We ain't the one doing the mass shootings. We wasn't the only ones out there fighting. We legal. I bet they legal. That was ugly. I know it was. I didn't ask God to forgive me about that because it was ugly. It was wrong. I ain't lying about it. I know I did it, and did I feel bad after I did it? After I thought about it? I felt a little bit. But I didn't like them downgrading us like that. I don't like to see us do stuff like that. I don't like to see us stealing. I don't like to see us outside with the bonnets and stuff like that. But don't get on here. And that's your opportunity to try to get at us. Number 10, you was it. I read down so many. Number 10, you was it. I hadn't had it. So I had to let you know. Then, like I said, I went on another post. I'm still in that exercise equipment. Read so many, just back to back to back. Just on us, on us, on us. Like we the only people commit crimes. Number 10, you got it. And I started to erase my comments a couple of times. But I couldn't. I'm just being honest. I couldn't. I said, Lord, I ain't going to be able to comment on Facebook gonna lock me out. I'm gonna be in Facebook jail. When y'all don't see me come in the sister circle and say I'm gonna be live, Facebook then lock me out. But evidently nobody reported it. And they know they was wrong too. So they didn't. Sometimes you get a rebuttal and people are, and you end up going to do some keyboard thugging back and forth with them. And sometimes, sometimes they don't. But I don't do that all the time. But it just chapped my hide. I wasn't happy about the things that I saw and stuff. And they, kept posting it. And the news, they didn't just post one race. They post multiple races out there who was out there fighting and acting a doggone fool. So I hope, the rodeo said they was going to be making some changes. I told y'all they spend millions of dollars and they make millions of dollars. I bet they be making billions of dollars. And these people, food stands and they signs and stuff got torn up. And they probably was rocking their little food trailers and stuff like that. And stuff probably shifted and broke. And they going to be on the rodeo about that too. So I hope that next year there is an age limit. And if your behind is out showing like y'all, I wish I could post it. I'm telling y'all, I know them girls cut them shorts. This girl was in the bathroom line. And not just one person took it because my brother said, oh, that's AI. And they was like, no, bro. I say, no, it's not. Because I saw it on more than one person's that posted it. These girls' shorts was like this in they behind. The shorts were cut and they whole butt cheeks was out. Whole butt cheeks was out. And yet you standing in line. So if you cut that small, you can imagine what the front part looked like. They might as well have just wore the pin out there. or some panties. Yeah. And then the skirts, that must have been their little children's skirts. I don't know how them girls got them skirts around their waist. Because them skirts was about that little. And they whole behind underneath was out. So it didn't cover none of that. All that was out. And you had children there. Older adults there. I mean, they had them out there yesterday. And they cowboy boots and they hats and stuff. So they do need to do a dress code. They do need to do a dress code. And the guys with those little beanies on their head, you could tell they was with a certain group or they was all together. That need to be gone. Yeah. Either a cowboy hat or a baseball hat. If you don't have it on, no other hats allowed. No others allowed. No face mask, no none of that. If it's not a surgical face mask, not them poo shiesty things, none of that. But they do need a dress code next year. If your butt cheeks is out, they stop them at the gate. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Just like when you go places or concerts, they checking all in your purse. Till it pissed me off when I went to Fantasia. I opened my purse. You could see everything in my purse. So the lady had her little wand. And she moving stuff around in my purse. Okay, so she moved everything this way. Then she moved everything that way. Then I say, what are you looking for? She pissed me off. God dog, how many times you gonna move the stuff around? You moved everything this way. You see lipstick, my base makeup. You see my cell phone. You see my car keys. So you moved this and did I say lipstick? Okay, you moved everything this way. Then you moved everything that way. It wasn't much in there because I had a small purse. Then you move it again. So I say, what are you looking for? I have to check it. I say, but you just shifted three, 4 times. You just seen what's all in there because I'm looking at you, see what's all in there because I'm looking at it. Shoot, I was got kind of worried myself. So we go in the concert. Lo and behold, the suite next to us and the Oval smoking marijuana, like ex-granny say. Marijuana. Now, how did you check them? You warning us down. I got to go through the thing. Then you got to warm me down and all that. Then she got to check all them in my purse. How did you not find that marijuana? So I told a couple people. So coming out, I told y'all stuff being going. Why was that woman out there? And as I was coming, have a nice day. I say, yeah, you the same one that was digging out in my purse, but I bet you didn't find that marijuana they was in there smoking. I had to tell her. Y'all need some drug sniffing dogs because y'all not finding the marijuana people carrying in there. Soon as the lights go out, there they go. So what, did they have it in their socks? In their pocket? They need drug sniffing dogs at these concerts and these arenas. Yeah. Dump it right in the trash. Have a policeman or a security sit right there. When the dog get them on the pocket or the shoe, make them take it out, dump their marijuana right up in the trash. I bet you'll have a trash can full of drugs. A trash can full of drugs. Why you want to check women's purses? for alcohol. They still get it in there. They still get it in there. Yeah, nah, Glory, they ain't try them little skirts on. Were you there this weekend or you went another day? Because I hope you wasn't there with all that chaos. Which company you did Loving My Grandsons? Was it Temu? Yeah. Okay, Kiss the Ring. Because I know when I went on a cruise with my classmates, they confiscated their fans and all of that. I know they will confiscate that stuff. And I know they have to have irons and stuff on there. Heck, I wish they would come get it and do it for me. But we gonna have to have one. Cause my cousin, she likes to iron and she say, remember I ironed our t-shirts? I don't know. But I usually bring my clothes hangers, and when I get there I hang my clothes up. But it's no way that them clothes gonna be wrinkled. I know I'm gonna be trying to pack them good, but I know that, like my shrugs, they're gonna be wrinkled. My dresses may be wrinkled. I'll try to, the best I can. But yeah, I don't know how to do like the people roll the clothes up and put the socks on it, and I can't roll my clothes up because theirs might be that little. Mine gonna be that about that wide. My roll gonna be that wide. Theirs might be that little. Mine gonna be that wide. So can you imagine that many rolls going in the suitcase? It's gonna take up the whole suitcase. So normally what I do leave them on the hangers, and I put everything I need to put at the bottom or whatever, and I take them and lay them down and flap them on top. And then I close my suitcase up where they can settle. If I do it a couple of days, let them settle, and they'll be like that. And then when I get to the room, I just take them and hang them up, and then we'll get an iron. The first day, we're gonna ask for an iron, and then I'll tell our person that cleans our room, you may have to take it or whatever, but we need an iron every day. Just like I did like the ice buckets. I always told them I always want ice in the ice buckets. And when the beds were turned back, I always had ice. So, yeah. So, that's what we're going to do. Okay. Y'all, hey, Lisa, you from Oklahoma? I've been to Oklahoma. Gambling. I've been from Texas, right to the Oklahoma border. Stop right there. Whatever that first casino is, I think is WinStar. Right there. I've been there a couple of times. And then I went to Oklahoma when I was young, to the Indian reservation where they do them big bingo things. That was my first experience with bingo. And then later years, I started playing bingo. I haven't went back yet. They send me some text messages. I got one right around the corner. I'm scared, y'all. I'm scared. Because I'm scared if I go there and I fool around there and hit, or them doggone pull tabs that they be setting, you be trying to get in them games, and I hit, I'm going to be hooked again. So I'm scared. I really am. I'm scared to go back to the thing. I hadn't been in years, and I had stopped playing the scratch. What was the scratch house? I only play them on payday. I get some, and if I don't win, I don't, I don't do my pick threes and none of that no more. My funds is limited, and I rather spend my money on clothes and trips and shopping. So I don't do it as much. But yeah, that's Oklahoma. That's the furthest that I've been, right across the what is it, the Red River? Yeah, right there. I think it's WinStar. That's one of this other content creator goes. One day I'm gonna run into it right there at that WinStar. Y'all know I'm gonna have my camera rolling. I'm gonna have it rolling first. Then I'm gonna snap some pictures. I'm gonna snap some pictures first, and then I'm gonna have a camera rolling. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, I'm getting ready to get off of here. I've been on here almost an hour and a half. Lisa, thank you for stopping in. Subscribe to my channel. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Tomorrow is St. Patrick's Day. I will be Irish tomorrow. I'm going to do my first giveaway. Maybe 1, maybe 2, maybe 3. I don't know. Whatever the Lord lay on my heart, I'm going to do a giveaway tomorrow. So, of course, people going to have to drop down in the chat to play. It's not going to be easy. And when I get off of here, I got a few more subscriber names that allow me to see who they are to write down. Since I started my YouTube channel, I've wrote down subscribers and people. So don't think that your name is not in there or on my paper, because I don't know if I'm gonna do a drawing from names. I got 2 ideas. And like I say, I'll be treating somebody to lunch. It's lunch on Classy Ladies budget, not on y'all expensive budget, because y'all too expensive for me. It's going to be on my budget, not y'all's. So, if y'all go to lunch and spend them $100 and stuff for lunch, y'all gonna be sad, because it ain't gonna be that much. But it'll be enough to get you like I teased my daddy. It'll be enough to get you some tacos from Jack in the Box. I'm just kidding. Yeah. So tomorrow at 8 o'clock, I'll be doing my first drawing. So y'all tune in, whether I post it or not. Y'all know I come on at 8 o'clock now. Move from 9 to 8. So y'all know I come on at 8 every night. Lord say the same. I'll be back here tomorrow. Everything is good. I'll be back tomorrow at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. I'm going to try to make sure it ain't 8:01, 8:02, 8:03. But if it is, just be waiting, because I'll be back. So y'all hit the like button going out. Angels on thank everybody who has already subscribed to my channel. Thank y'all to the ones that dropped down, and just like Lisa did, she dropped down and says she's from Oklahoma. Welcome, Lisa. Feel free to come back at any time. If there's a subject that I'm speaking of and you want to expound on it, or you got some to tell a own experience, you're welcome to do that. If you have a subject you want me to touch on, you can leave a comment under one of my under, say, particularly this video, if it's from today or whatever. And I'm gonna tell y'all, people can be ugly. So I don't know if y'all seen, I posted what I cooked for dinner yesterday, and I guess the person didn't like it, so they put a thumbs down. People have their own opinion, but they don't know me, and I don't know them. Y'all, some of y'all, I'm getting to know with your names and stuff like that, and the conversations we have, and y'all give me a little bit of information about you. Some of y'all I know from our other groups and stuff like that. And if it's something that you don't like, or you don't like the way it looks, keep scrolling. You don't have to put nothing. But I guess people try to hurt your feeling. That's why I say people be in competition. They may be a person that cook as well. You know, I didn't say I was a chef. I just shared what I had for dinner yesterday, what I cooked. I tried to make it look nice where it don't look nasty on the plate. But ain't nobody else did that. I think I'm almost at 900 people that have viewed that short. But one numbnuck had to put a thumbs down. So you know what I did? I told them thank you and God bless you. And I put a heart and a praying hand. Now who you think felt bad at the end? Them or me? They did. So see, you gotta watch how you treat people. I saw them. One day they may drop in my chat. I remember who they are. I will remember. So, with that being said, y'all have a good and blessed night. Angels on everybody's pillow. Tomorrow is the first drawing. Don't think because you're watching me and you don't ever drop down. Because if you drop down tomorrow, you're going to have to be able to. It's not going to be easy for you. It ain't going to be easy for none of y'all. But at least the people that go back and forth and talk and whatever, it may be a little bit easier for them. So I love y'all and I thank y'all for watching. See y'all tomorrow, 8 o'clock. Later.